What's going on with single family homes in Mira Mesa? Stick around for a couple of minutes and find out what's happening. That's right, today, by special request, we are bringing you a Mira Mesa detached market update. We have eliminated condos, townhouses, and any other attached properties, and we're going to be talking about detached homes only. And why? Because you asked for it. And if you like this content, please remember, like, share, subscribe, and comment, and we'll keep the real estate data flowing. With that, let's jump into what's happening with single family homes in Mira Mesa. Looking at the big map here, you can see that we have 48 active single family homes, 19 pending, and 18 sold in the last 30 days. Now this is interesting because yesterday we had over 100 active properties. So that means there are more than half the market in Mira Mesa right now, the active market, are condos. So 48 active detached properties to 19 pending is not nearly as bad as the active to pending ratio that we see when we add in those attached properties. With the attached properties, we were getting like 101 to 35, so it was closer to 3 to 1. This is closer to 2 to 1, and there's 18 sold in the last 30 days. Now, this still, though, means that about half, more than half of these single-family home sellers are not going to be in this pool of pending properties within the average market time without some sort of increase in pending sales or intervention on the seller's behalf. By that, I mean pricing generally. So 48 to 19 just means there are roughly half of these sellers that need to do something different to get that home sold. If it's not selling, you got to listen to the market. Listen to the feedback that you're getting. If you're not getting any showings, then you're more overpriced than you would be if you're getting showings and getting some sort of negative feedback. At least negative feedback gives you something you can work on. No showings is just no showings and no feedback, and you just know you're overpriced. So looking at the longer term trends here at our InfoSparks chart, we always actually look at detached only on this information because it gets confusing when you add too many lines in here. And of course, if somebody wanted an attached market update, they could ask us to do that, and we'd do that. But as you can see, median price in Mira Mesa pretty much mirrors San Diego County. Back in January of 2022, it was $985, and here we are today at $1,060,000 when San Diego County median is at $1,020,500. So Mira Mesa is very much a median price neighborhood in San Diego County. Looking at the percentage of original list price to final closed sale price, what we can see is that right now Mira Mesa is outpacing San Diego County, and detached home sellers in Mira Mesa, the homes that are closing at 99.8% of original list price. Now, this does not take into account the homes that are just sitting there because they haven't sold, and we don't know the original to final closed sale price ratio. And yes, there's all kinds of ways that this data could potentially be manipulated. For instance, if a seller pulled the home off the market and put it back on at a lower price, that would become the original list price, although in most cases that's not happening. So we take this as an average. 99.8% on average of original list price is what sellers of single-family homes in Mira Mesa are getting. So that tells you if your home in Mira Mesa isn't selling, it's probably overpriced, because if it was priced correctly, it would be selling for pretty much what you are asking. Now, looking at market time, going back 3.5 or so years here, look at that. 6 days was the average market time active to pending. Now we're at 38 days, and it has been higher. Well, no, it's been, this is actually as high as it's been for quite a while. Yes, November 2022, it was not great either, 38 days back then as well. So the average market time over the last 3 years or so has never exceeded 38 days, but that's where it is right now at the high point. So we'll see if that keeps going up or comes back down. But right now, if you're on the market in Mira Mesa and your home hasn't received any offers in 38 days, that's an indicator that something is off, and most of the time what's off is your pricing. So that's what's happening in Mira Mesa. If you like this content, please remember to like, share, subscribe, and comment. We will be back with more great real estate information for you very soon, so stay tuned for that, and we'll see you right back here.